Hey guys and gals, back again for the third upload for the night. This is going to be talking about a game that was my first 360 game I ever received that did not come with my system. My 360 back in 2009 came with Pure and Lego Batman. That was the bundle that my parents got me, and I was so excited, and then they ended up asked for a particular game, and they accidentally got me the wrong one, but I kind of found out I preferred this over the actual original version of it. This is just a spin-off. That game, this game holds a special place in my heart because it was my first experience with that, and it's so atmospheric. It's a very good game. It is Halo 3 ODST. This is considered by a lot of people to be just a cash grab, and it really was. It was an extremely big cash grab. I asked my parents for Halo 3, and they accidentally got me Halo 3 ODST. But kind of found out later, they were completely sold out of Halo 3 because that game was very popular back in 2009. People were prepping for Halo Reach to come out. Very good game. The atmosphere in this game, it's dark. Whenever you're roaming around New Mombasa, it's you and your gun. I will say this, the weapons in this game are a little weak. But then again, they don't perform as well either because you're not a Spartan. You don't have the armor suit able to help you control recoil. When you hit the button to fire, your gun hits to the sky, so it's to be expected. Very fun game. The firefight mode was kind of similar to Gears of War's Horde mode, but in here it actually works a little bit differently. It's very hard. It is extremely hard. I got a couple of the achievements for you have to play it on heroic to actually make the points worth anything whenever you're playing, and I remember just spending hours one night. I spent all night long playing Firefight while listening to System of a Down and Disturbed albums just over and over and over again, just trying to keep my mind occupied. Extremely good game. This is also something cool. I went back and actually rebought I sold my copy years ago, and I went back that same week and rebought my copy again. Because I just wanted, even though it had something different with it, I wanted to have this because this has something in it that not many people actually have. This is a complete version. It has the Sergeant Johnson firefight character, and it's unused. It also has the Halo Reach multiplayer beta pamphlet here, and it has the completely new actual guide for it. And I never could bring myself to use this because I really didn't care that much about playing against Sergeant Johnson. I just preferred having complete games back in the day. One thing that was unique about this as well, a few 360 games did it back in the day. It includes the campaign disc along with the multiplayer disc. This is all the multiplayer content for Halo 3. Right down to the, it was everything. I don't like the multiplayer for Halo 3. I really don't. It was slow, even by like then. That game was very slow. It's very clunky. The game was built off team shots. It was made to be competitive because it's the only way to play is team shots. It's also, the weapons are very inconsistent in multiplayer, but there's just something fun about it. Even when I was sucking at it, I was still enjoying and having a good time. The actual multiplayer maps for this are, it's kind of hard to explain, but the maps themselves are strictly competitive, with competitive in mind. They're made like that. It's a different kind of game from a different generation, and Halo will never go back to this. They tried to do that with 5, and it flopped hard. I still have Halo 5 over there, and I don't know why on earth I even bothered playing that game. It's bad. It's very, very bad. But in my eyes, this, even though it's pretty much nostalgia, because it was my first 360 game, but my first actual game itself was the original Halo. I bought this from a pawn shop years ago, and I'm probably going to get around to reviewing this as well because I'm actually going to show you this. The disc is all, it's bad. It's really, really, really bad. I don't know if you could see that. Got this for $5 from a pawn shop, and I couldn't even make it past the first level because my original Xbox that I bought for like 40 bucks wouldn't actually play through the level. It wouldn't load it, so I had to install it on my 360 to get it to play. And I immediately I asked for Halo for Christmas, and this is what was given to me. And it's well worth it. This game is, you can get this game for very cheap as well. The campaign, it's completely co-op playthrough, couch co-op. Me and a friend of mine actually beat this on Legendary together in one sitting. That was so fun. We still, every time I talk to him, I say, "What brute?" And it was because we were playing through a mission where you actually have to drive a tank. It's been years since I played through this, but you had to drive a tank, and he said, "There's a brute up there. There's a brute up there," and he was lighting our tank up, and you just hear, he just turns and fires and just goes, "What brute?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" Okay, there it went, and he just blew the guy up. Really, really fun. Instant classic for me. Holds a special place in my heart for pure nostalgia, but I mean, that's just me. And like I said, you get the multiplayer for Halo 3, and Halo 3 still has probably 1,000 people playing it. That game is 13 years old at this point. That's pretty incredible, to be honest. But yeah, guys, check it out. Classic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys like the videos. And as always, I'll see y'all later.